Thursday,
Alright, go
January
video.
30th.
I kind of like the spot to do the what sold's kind of making sure my camera works. Yeah, we got the puppies, obviously. Puppy patch. Puppies are chilling. Pipe is totally soaking up some heat. You got Chuck on guard. What do you say, Chuck? Guarding the fort there. Alright, we got Chuck guarding the fort. Alright. These two items are wrapped up, so I'm not going to actually pull them out for you, but I will put a nice picture there for you. So we'll start with this. This is a part to a depth finder for like a boat. Sold as parts, untested. Alright, and that was out of the hoarder house. I didn't show you guys the haul video yet. I guess I'll just show you. I'll tell you the solds as we go through. So if you watch, then you have kind of an idea of what sold out of that haul. And again, $410 paid for that, so we got that one. We got this tube tester, which is a really nice tube tester. I tested it. There was a tube in there, instruction manual on how to run it. Very easy to use. The manual plays a big part in the tube tester. If you don't have a manual for this particular tester, I don't think you would be able to test it. It'd be too complicated. But if you have the manual, it took like 30 seconds to a minute to figure out how to use it. So it's a tube tester sold. That was out of the hoarder house. The last hoarder house, $410 purchase. This was out of the hoarder house, $410 purchase. It's just a little mini fly rod bait caster handle. It's got, like a chuck turn, so you can kind of put any kind of rod in there, which is kind of nice. Yeah, cheap. Stack it in there, get some money out of it. Nice little piece, kind of cool. We got this box. It's an empty box, no game. Had it for a little while. I got that out of a pick in like Newton, and there was a bunch of other boxes, and we bought the trains that day, so I pretty much probably broke even with the trains, maybe made a little money on them. And then the boxes, I did really good, made like $300 or $400 on them. And then there was some other like manuals that I had and other stuff like that, and just random stuff. I still have stuff that I haven't even listed yet. Some really good VHS, bunch of books, electronics that I bought out of there. It's all kinds of stuff I didn't sell yet. So we'll call this profit at this point. Sold. Cheap, but it's still a sale. We got these two other sales. I got this in the machinist haul. I think I have like two more of these, so that's easy. I'll just relist two more of those, so hopefully those will sell again. And that's all for these 3-piece saw blades. No clue what kind of machine that goes on. Some kind of grinding machine. And then this gauge. It's like a drill bit gauge. You'd shove your drill bit in there and kind of, or whatever, shove whatever in there. Whatever fits in there. I don't know what's fitting in there. But yeah, you shove drill bits in there, and yeah, that kind of tells you the size, I guess you could say. Kind of cool piece. Look for those. That was out of the machinist haul. $2,000 haul purchase. All machinist tools. So yeah, that's the solds. Not too bad. 5 minutes in. Yeah, we got through it. And yeah, it's a little light out. This is some other random stuff that came out of the truck, out of the van. There's two of these wood aeroback chairs, kind of nice. A Burns-O-Matic. I'll probably send that to the flea or an auction, and then a nice Miller Falls coping bench, and then miter box, whatever you want to call it. Some saws, a porcelain sign that's, you know, half beat up and half worded, but it's still porcelain. And a bucket of tools. We got a slow cooker. We got a bug zapper. That's all good stuff at the flea market. So, you know, maybe 50, 60, 70 bucks out of all that. You never know. This actually does like $50, $60, $70 on eBay, but I don't know if I want to test it and ship it. I might just send it to the flea for like $10, maybe 15. It's nice. So, and then yeah, we gotta go onward march. Straight is the auction pile. We didn't go through any of that yet. I gotta start pulling some of that out, put it in the shed, separate it, stuff like that. I got the van full, and then we'll just take a little walk. We got construction zone here. Caution, 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 construction. Oh my God, bright light, bright light, bright light, bright light. So here's the Care Bears. They're 2004. They're not Kenners, but there's still a good amount of them that I can do something with. I'll do something with them. If not, those are good to give away for sure. A tote of ashtrays, some writing stuff, not much on anything. This is obviously given to Shani or somebody. So, globe. That's kind of nice. Somebody listed that for $189.99. I don't know if they're gonna get that, but there's some Legos in there. This tote that I need to pull out. There's a mini TV in there and some other randoms that I found. I think there was like one video game for a Game Boy in there. We got this scale. We got this nice topper. I think that was nice, so I kept that. Everyone never has a topper. And a little box, a lot of random stuff, pots and stuff. Yeah, and then I had an avalanche, a freaking ink avalanche. I got all this ink. We got another little box of ink here, so that might get some money back on the other day's buy. And then we got these. Kind of just rifling through some of this stuff. I think this is my open box. This might not be my demo one, but this one's kind of looks used, kind of damaged. Let's grab another one. Grab another one. Okay, much better. So, brand new, never been used, compact keyboard. We do at least 10 plus shipping, so yeah, new old stock. Got like 30 of those. Got this rug out of the auction. People wanted to arrest me for that one. I got that for 40. I got that other rug way back there out of the dumpster at the Hoarder House Hall. There's another decent rug in here that's like a 10 by 12 that I got for like $5 out of the auction. And this carousel, who makes this? I don't know who makes this record player, but it's a nice record player. I'm probably gonna have to strip it and part it out, but it's nice. And then this, I went on a trash run and was throwing away some trash, and this guy had this sitting in the trash pile, a Fisher 143. So I grabbed that. I wasn't gonna let him throw that away. This is full of computer cables, which sell, and then there's some computer e-waste in here. Some lanterns, stuff like that, computers, old computers, laptops. So. All right, on to the next. What? You want to come in? Friday, January 31st. You want to come in? What, Buster? The puppies want their green beans. Look at these furry faces. Which furry faces? What's Coco doing? Oh, Coco's the only one being a dog. Everyone else wants to come in. Oh, stop, Buster. This is every day. Alright. Shipping orders. Alright, here we go. Let me drag this one in. Yeah. Lordy. Jump in my seat. Alright. So, wicked sick. And I don't think you'll catch anything from me, which is good. So, not bad today. We did pretty good. I did send out some offers and stuff. I moved some prices around. I adjusted some things, yada, yada, yada. I listed some things. Yeah, and this is what happened. So, all right, we did pretty good. So we got these V-blocks. This is from the Machinist Hall about 3 months ago. You can go back and watch that video if you like machinist stuff. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of interesting items. And, yeah, pretty much killing it on that. So, 2 matching Pierce V-blocks. They have a little condition. Sold. Okay. Next I have a hardened steel. It's a hardened steel ruler. Made by Brown & Sharp. With the original sleeve. This is a nice machinist ruler, carpenter ruler. It's got no bevel edge on it, but it's got some nice sharp edges. And it's got some nice clean numbers. So that's pretty sweet. Yeah, someone's going to enjoy that. Because most of them are usually rusty. So that's sold. That'll go first class. That'll be nice. These dogs. We got these dogs. I've sold a lot of dogs already. I think this is the last bag of dogs I got. Sold. These are from the Machinist Hall in 2018. So that's good. Still making some money on that lot. This controller I got from the Hoarder House, the $410 buy Hoarder House. There's a bunch of trains in there and like one box, this one controller, a couple packs, and some track and pots and stuff like that. Stuff that honestly not worth even showing you. So I made a box lot that's going to go probably to the auction or the flea market. Pulled anything good out, which was pretty much this controller and a couple trains. And so this controller sold. just listed that. All right. Oh, my sniffles. All right, and then this actually is from the Machinist Haul in 2018 because I bought all the cameras. Well, not all of them. There was another guy running around buying cameras. I got about, I don't know, 2 totes of cameras. There's probably 60 cameras left still. All decent cameras. You know, some are 30, 40, 50. Some are $100. I just got no time to test the cameras, so I did all the lenses in a lot. I had them at 189, and I had 2 watches on it. I was like, I don't think I've thrown anybody an offer on this stuff, and it's just sitting. Might as well throw an offer. Guy bit, sold. This is actually a really good lot. I mean, he probably paid $5 a lens, so he got a smoking deal. It's a good deal for him, good deal for me, good deals all around. Then I listed these last night. I listed them a little high. I didn't know if they were gonna sell. I was telling you guys in the chat, I had all this ink, and I didn't know whether to do singles, do 4-packs. I just made a big lot. Freaking fire it off. I paid $200 for everything when I bought this, which was out of the warehouse with the Care Bears. So we got this box full. There's 20 in there, or 18. And then this box full, which is 15 printer inks. And then he said, hey, do you have any more of this stuff? And I said, no. Well, I said, yeah, if you buy this other lot of 15 I have, I'll send you 2 more for free. I went back and looked. He already bought the 15. And I was like, oh, well, I'm sending you the 2 anyway because I told you I would. So he got 18 on one box, 15 on the other. All right, sold. There's that one box, sold. There's that box. All right, and then that's it. That's all I got. But I know by the end of the night I'm gonna have another 3 orders at least, because I did some pretty competitive pricing. So I don't know. Oh my god, I got the worst cold ever. It's like one of those colds where your head hurts and you're cranky. Ugh, it's not good. You could come back into a smashing video, put these in a smashing video, but I don't know. I do have some stuff to smash though, so might be worth it. Big Ricky versus Sony CD player? Anyone seen one of those before? All right. Peace. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I hope you got some decent sales. Try to list something try to stay prioritized when you're listing. I mean, I just kind of like sporadically go in my store and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll list some of this, I'll list some of that. But there is a technique to when I'm listing some stuff. But if you can list power and numbers, it's gonna boost the algorithm in to at least get you 1 sale. So you gotta at least list. And I took about 45 minutes of my time to go in through the whole store. There's just about 700 items in there. I started from the top, I worked my way all the way down, and if I didn't like the price, I dropped it. If I didn't like the price, I went up on it. And I throw out a bunch of offers. That's kind of standard practice every day at this point. But I did get someone to bite on those lenses though, so it's worth it, you know? I'll leave you with this one. I listed this equalizer. Had it at $39.99. Nobody was biting on it. I listed it probably 3 days ago. Once I listed it, it was far deep into the listings and I couldn't really see it anymore. And I'm just like glancing over it. I come up to it. It's got 11 watches in 3 days. This little equalizer to a car. It's $39.99. You'd figure one of those 11 people would buy it. No, they don't. So I went in and revised it and wrote a little cliff note at the bottom. Said 11 watches and no buyers. The price just went up. That's the way I do it. I don't know what to tell you. So I jacked it up to $100. Is that a bad move? I think it's a perfect move for me because it shows that you're not, you know, messing around, like trying to sell it, you know? They all could have had a smoking deal from the get-go, but they're all sleeping on it. So I had to jack the price up. Now, if you want it, now you have to ask me about it and make an offer, or you have to pay the price. So, I guess if anyone that's a buyer, let that be a lesson. Don't sleep on stuff. You gotta buy it when you know it's a good price. Don't sleep on it, or else it leaves and it's gone. All right. What am I gonna leave you guys with? Frantic dogs running in the house? All right. Come on in. Oh, frantic dogs running in the house. You want some food?